Furthermore, we should be discreet in our actions. When we see or hear phenomena, then we should have profound reflections with regard to them and not shallow ones. One must try to attain vipassana insights and develop them to maturity. One must be able to contemplate so that one sees formations in the light of impermanence, in the light of suffering, and in the light of anatta. So impermanence, anicca, dukkha, and anatta, impermanence, suffering, and certain non-self. Such people have matured wisdom. One should not be impudent, appagabbo, in the Pali, the scriptural language. In other words, appagabbo means not to be proud, and instead to be modest, not presumptuously confident or self-assured. One who is exhibiting boldness and a lack of shame will have rough speech and behavior. And such a person is missing the Dhamma. Those with a soft and clean mentality will have speech and behavior that is not rough and crude. In short, one must cultivate one's physical, verbal, and mental behavior in such a way that it becomes modest. The last among the 14 qualities is given in the Pali scriptural language as kulesu ananukido, which means one should not be attached to family. As a retreatant, we should not have any attachment to others at all, be those our fellow retreatants or some supporters or members of one's family. Yogis among themselves should not be intimate with one another. If one becomes very friendly with another person, then attachment in the form of lust will arise. The Buddha was not pleased with too much craving and attachment. In short, it is necessary to stay in solitude. If a retreatant goes to this or that monastery, to this or that room, then that breaks the person's concentration. Some retreatants cannot stay alone in one room. They want to share a room with others. The Buddha, however, praised seclusion, which is of three kinds. This seclusion is given in Pali as VVK, and the first form of seclusion is Kaya Viveka, the seclusion of the body, which means when yogis practice meditation, they should stay alone in solitude. Next, the Buddha expounded on Chitta Viveka, namely the seclusion of the mind. And what is meant here is the mind that is secluded from the five hindrances. So we should be not only free from companions, but also free from the so-called kilesa or mental defilement companion. If one keeps the Dhamma as one's companion, one is near to Nibbana, which in Pali then is given as Upadhi Viveka, the third type of seclusion. The 14 qualities mentioned, if one practices according to these 14 qualities, then one will be close to realizing Nibbana. There cannot be any effect without a cause. On account of these 14 causes, the effect will be Nibbana. Those who are incomplete in one or the other of the mentioned 14 qualities should try to complete the missing factors. Allow me to conclude today's discourse by wishing, explained based on the Metta Sutta, may this inspire you and may it lead you to the realization of the peace of Nibbana in this very life. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.